corners I roam, to my door with his pipe, to my two. My life to the alcove where lies my has my strength wings and my sinews turn stiff and my blood's coursing souls. It's time, high time, I was homeward bound to the modest abode whose corners I roamed. I long to be homeward bound to the modest abode whose corners I roam, to my door with his pipe, to my two boys my life, to the alcove wherein lies my hope. So as my strength wanes and my breath short.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man, another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
Who were these men?
My crew. They swore never to leave me. Kept their word. Tall one's Wilmar, Wilfred's to his right, and the lad with the stutter's Wilhelm.
Why do you and your crew stay?
We cannot leave. If we ventured it again, the giant would kill us all, like he did the others.
You're Harald Houndsnout, Jarl of Undvik? Heard you were dead.
We look like stiffs to you, me and me lads.
Well...
Exactly. So they all think me dead, you say? Mayhaps it's for the best.
Why'd the giant spare you?
Me and me crew and the sirens. We're helping him build a longship. I sew the sails and run away at times, and then the sirens fly out and bring me back.
Why does he need a ship? Where's he want to go?
Promise not to tell no one. I trust my men to take the secret to their graves. But you?
Promise, won't tell anyone.
Fine then. The giant's going to sail her out to defeat the gods come Ragnarok. The final battle for the world's end. She'll soon be ready.
Fatal Frame, I mean, they don't really make Fatal Frame games anymore, unfortunately. So what we have is... I mean, they don't really make Fatal Frame games anymore, unfortunately. So what we have is we have Dreadout, which is made by an Indonesian developer, which is a very similar concept where we use our camera on our phone to exorcise ghosts and demons and things. And it's really interesting. I really enjoyed the first Dreadout because you get to learn a little bit about Indonesian folklore, like spooky stories and spooky old tales. So just for a little bit of perspective, I believe we do play as Linda in this game, who is the main character in the previous game. And if it follows the ending where Linda is alive, Linda actually becomes the Lady in Red at the end, and she gets like some kind of crazy power. The power of the Lady in Red, what is it? The Keepers of the Darkness or whatever. And so she has that power. And I guess that's where the game's gonna start. Maybe she'll have that power.
Not much game here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me, suits my crew.
Over there, on the ground. Hand's got bite marks on it.
What? Where? Well, Mark, damn it. You're supposed to clean up. Couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. We had a choice. Had her starved to death. And I didn't force anyone. You know, whole crew voted in favor.
I'm looking for Hjalmar on Crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew, aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him, as did Wilmar.
Sure it was him.
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now. Poor shape they were in, neath the red, fallen Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head. Oh, the young on Crate was here too.
They recognize you?
No. Thank the gods.
Remember when this was?
When what was?
When Hjalmar on Crate was here with his men.
Oh, that? No, I don't remember. You might ask Wilhelm, though.
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aim to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to find. Stands in the middle of a valley, guarding absolutely nothing.
Try to come back for you once I've found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it. All on your own. They're the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
I should go.
Fare you well.
Someone dragged a litter through here. someone dragged a litter through here. Hjalmar's encampment. They were attacked. Broken back. As if he fell from a height. Many wounds. Must have fought for a long time. Taken by surprise, but they fought off the attack. I need more clues. Search the perimeter. 2 people came through here. Separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack. Several men dragged a boat north. Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers. Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers. Didn't come back for his arrows. Neckers slowed the pursuer. Went this way. Archer was determined to kill him. Wonder why. Got hit here first, but kept going. Kept going, though he could barely walk. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further. Took a second arrow here. Got him good this time. Now where'd that archer go? Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that archer go? Trolls. Dragged him into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive. Archer was wounded too. Something cooking over there. Cooking something?
Huh? Cooking?
Hey, you there! Help me! Water's getting hot!
Shut it!
I need that man.
No! We went home and from mirrors. I figure riddle.
Play me for the man, then. If I win, I take him with me. If I lose, I'll jump in the pot too.
Good! Good!
Run, Riddles! No!
No bubble! First riddle. Lots eats, lots drinks. B-E-B. Stick big key. Big key bash.
A troll, of course.
Good, troll. Now you ask.
I'm light as a feather, but even a troll can't hold me for long.
Piss. Riddle hard, human cheat.
I won fair and square.
Stupid riddle. Feather. Troll not hold. Not piss.
Can you walk?
I'll manage.
Let's get out of here. You all right?
Never go in a sauna again, long as I live. Other than that, I think I'm fine. You saved my life. How can I thank you?
I'm looking for Hjalmar.
Hjalmar? Curious where he is myself. Him and the whole crew. Something must have happened. Otherwise, he'd have come looking for me after I went missing that night. I know he would have. Wait now. Why are you looking for Hjalmar?
through turrets. Like this, with the satchel charge equation, it really isn't the case.
Changes everything.
Yeah.
With that one champion put it into the mix. Happy that he's getting to see more play nowadays. Ripped Herald now.
Yeah, the wombo combo actually out of KT is real scary as they are going to be able to take down Shelly, but Ray is in trouble towards the top side. All too easy. Like regenerating his health, but he does that out of Shelly, but Ray is in trouble towards the actually out of KT.
Happy that he's getting to see more play nowadays. Ripped Herald now.
Yeah, the wombo combo actually out of KT is real scary as they are going to be able to take down Shelly, but Ray is in trouble towards the top side. All too easy. Like regenerating his health, but he does that out of combat. So I don't think this is necessarily a Morellonomicon game, as Gorilla, now stuck inside the Cataclysm, is going to flash eventually. It's a great bone skewer out of Tucson, but the follow-up isn't there. Dodges the Q as well. Wondering where to put her down. And oh my god, aiming. That is massive damage.
8-1 champion, especially when they're trying to set up as
well, Gorilla's going to get stunned up. Yeah, Mega Inferno Bomb comes down. Leo taking a fair bit of damage as there's the equalizer. Gorilla has to walk over the whole thing, and Tucson is very hungry for a death from below. He can't quite get there into the back line. Now underwater, OnFleet coming on in, Summit looking for an engagement opportunity, and the stun lands onto Bono, but nothing else is going to come forward. The poke damage is just too much as Dove getting burnt down, has to flash to get over the wall, and now Ray wants his turn. Outer turret in mid. We're at sole point now for KT, but they trade it for their outer turret.
What? I don't know if that's a good idea to just trade the turret for the Infernal Drake. It was for Sandbox. Ziggs is amazing at stealing objectives if you have good timing.
Well, we're 50-50ing. It is going to be taken there as Bono dives on into the backline. The equalizer's laid, but not quite well enough as Summit gets in, but isn't able to get the damage. Takes down Tucson, but he'll trade his life away. Ray flashing out of this one, on fleek towards the bottom side, but he's just looking to go home. They do stop the Infernal Soul, but KT able to take probably a little bit more with the cannon kill.
Take down the Infernal, but they don't go for that.
There's a Cataclysm. Gorilla just going to devour Summit out of it, and the bones. You're going to go wide there as well. The flank, slicing Maelstrom available, no flash, remember. As Summit, he presses his R button, but I don't know whether it's quite going to be enough. They take down Bono, that's going to be the first one, but the team fight not necessarily looking to try and steal this one away. Oh, the scat of the week is so damn good. And there's the Dawning Shadow. The second Drake for Sandbox will be taken down. Dragon Soul is denied, but can KT actually win a fight? Is the question. Equalizer on cooldown, as is the Mega Inferno Bomb, as Ray has to flash to try and get out. The kickback onto Kuro is so beautiful from OnFleek. Tucson taking the damage, even lands the Q over the side. Kuro taken out. That is both solo laners dead, and Sandbox, they will
or
just
maybe clip Tom Kench.
Yeah.
Just try to burst down the Baron.
From Bono, but Devour's there. It's not the engagement that you necessarily want. Bouncing Bomb going to come in as Ray.
Hello.
Throws in the ultimate, but OnFleek's just going to remove him from this fight. He's taken out. Triple kill on the backline for Summit also, and Tucson, he's running the opposite direction because he knows this game is over.
They're engaged, and Ray doing absolutely nothing on the Aatrox, as that is going to be it after he got demolished in lane. GG. There's a good chance that he wins the player of the game.
Or maybe it'll
The expedition. Tell me about it.
Started like the best ballads, with a hearty storm. Sail whipped about like a rag. Finally caught sight of shore, but then sirens attacked, as if they'd just been biding their time. But we'd have come through somehow, I know it, if not for the bloody helmsman.
Helmsman made a mistake?
I'd say his ma made the mistake. Birthed him arseways or something. Dim that one. Heard tales and was so afeard of sirens he stuffed wax in his ears. Failed to hear our warning calls. Steered us right into the rocks. Lost a few men. Had to drag the wounded on litters. And the sirens pestered us the whole while. Hjalmar kept blowing his horn. But we'd come too close to the hillside and he brought an avalanche down on us.
Not your lucky day, it seems. What happened next?
We found that daft bugger in the ship, then pitched camp near the guard tower. Things seemed to calm.
Kroch sent me here to find Hjalmar. New king will soon be chosen on Ard Skellig. Everybody's waiting for the young Ancrate's return.
So it's started already. Hjalmar, ruler of all Skellige.
Doubt he's cut out for it.
Hjalmar's irresponsible, stubborn, and heeds no counsel. But he's a born leader. Been mates since we were lads. With him, man, Ceres.
Ceres has put forth her claim to the throne as well.
Ceres? But she's... Well, she's...
Like father, like daughter.
What about Kroch? He support her? He let her set off on some daft quest.
Wasn't thrilled, especially since Ceres set out without telling him.
Nor did she tell me. Where'd she go? Who'd she take with her?
Speakerog, and no one.
She went alone? Damn the dogs! If Hjalmar'd only... Has she come back, do you know?
Hadn't returned when I left Ard Skellig. How'd you get separated from the others?
Had to watch for the night. Saw Egnar of Faro steal Hjalmar's Hornwall horn, one he uses to drive away sirens. Bugger snuck out of camp. I followed him. No idea what got into that ginger head of his. Told Hjalmar not to take him with us 1,000 times at least.
And? You catch up to him?
Aye, in these caves. Bastard screeched so loud he drew the trolls. Thought the buggers would eat me right then. Dropped me in a marinade instead. Decided I was ready to cook today. Would have been the end of me if not for you.
Any idea where Hjalmar thought he might find the giant?
We'd learned where it has its lair, in the caves above the village. Hjalmar decided the best way there would be to cross the lake. Viggy the loon insisted he knew a better way, through the mines. But none of us fancied strolling into a monster pit.
Think I know enough. So long.
Wait. I'll go with you. Luckily the trolls didn't use my bow for kindling.
Good. Let's go. Know the Isle well?
I've never been here before. Guess you could say I've never been fond of Clan Tordarroch. In fact, no one in Ard Skellig's especially fond of them.
You claim Ard Skelligers don't like the people of Unvik, yet you helped them after the giant attacked.
When you save a drowning man in a storm, do you ask what clan he's from first?
Point taken, I guess. But your people gave them shelter, and now you've come to kill the giant.
Of course we've come. Winning back Unvik's the best way to get those folk off Ard Skellig.
Any clan out there Ard Skelligers are friendly with?
Well, certainly wouldn't be those Brockvar cowards. They'll say it ain't so.
But 100 years back their Jarl walked them off the battlefield just because the enemy showed in greater numbers. And Pharaoh folk are cheats and thieves. Everyone knows it. The Twirsec of Anskellig always been too big for their britches. Now Madman Lucas's clan, they're all right.
Funny, thought they were your greatest enemies.
They are. But we just can't respect the other clans.
Let's get going. Yolmar's man. Bled to death while trying to escape. Wonder what happened to his cohorts. Signs of a battle. chased them. They ran toward the caves. Know the isle well?
Haven't, in fact.
Let's get going. Someone tripped and fell, but managed to get away. Another track. Blood. Lots of it. Giant tried to get inside. Looks like he gave up. Need to find another way. Giant tried to get inside. Looks like he gave up. Giant tried to get inside. Looks like he gave up. Definitely came through here. It's deep enough. Shouldn't hit bottom. Clean cut. Head probably went flying. Fought to the bitter end.
Thorsten.
sliced her up. 2 men, looks like. Rest of the crew went on. Wonder how many were left. Hjalmar lost a lot of men here.
Arvid and Torderach. He was dead set on coming with us.
Tunnel caved in. Shot half a quiver into her. Split her in two.
Oh, gods. Near 20 of them. But no Yalmar.
Know the Isle well?
In fact...
Let's get going. Like that silver. Not good. Lots of old tracks. Giant must have come through here often. Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice. Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
Explain what happens? I mean, I don't know. There was the that spin-off game.
LeBlanc. I can't find her.
On this LeBlanc to try and get things done in the mid game, which is going to be an important part of this one for KT. And so on, he's going to take his shot up against Summit, trying to go for some sort of counter gank, but Tucson is here. Guro taking a fair bit of damage. The chain's not going to land there just yet as the Conquering Sands are coming on over. Tucson pulls back the Dove, and he has no flash and no chance of getting out once again. First blood here towards topside is now so on. He'll have the Crush available, but the Hawk would have been a better option. There it is. The Showstopper flying in, but Summit has to flash to get out of the way of the turret shots. And that is a great disengage from Soan. Did have to flash, but same had to be said for Summit.
Toy that, well, I'm gonna hold that thought.
Yeah, we got a Crush to get Soan out of there, but the pillar is going to go up. Subjugate already off cooldown, and the boulder is going to miss. Superplex on top of the Gnar, and the Haymaker will say goodnight. Sweet going to get attacked here, and maybe
They're
Sandbox
so
is gonna
scared.
Look to try and stop it as, oh my god, Leo. Getting chunked. There's the final chapter though, and the answering damage is pretty good, but not quite enough. The last tick of the Ignite is going to lock down that kill on the Ezreal. Allow him to survive for a long time in these fights, but there's Cloud Soul delivered over to KT, and Sandbox do nothing about it. Now final chapter is utilized, but maybe a little bit late as the bullet time in onto a couple of members, but Dove blocks down the kill onto Tucson to start this one up. Bono now goes golden as Set is obliterated in that in position. There's a flag and drag on top of Dove, but the bullet time goes wide. Great pillar from OnFleek, but he has to flash to try and get out of there. Nard into the wall, though, as the wallop comes in. He survives for so long, but eventually Kuro locks down the kill onto the Trundle. The rest of Sandbox are pretty healthy as in goes Tucson. Gigantic engage. Bono with the follow-up. Emperor's Divide has been utilized already, and Tucson should be falling down. Superplex to get Summit out of the fight, and on top of aiming. Mystic Shot, though, does go wide, and Leo going to get dove on by Kuro. That is going to be that, and KT is going to be tearing up these turrets. Great base breaker there, but Bono is going to dive on in. Summit does get the ultimate back, but the last chapter is not the one that you want. Turret and Ezreal both taken.
What did I say about fighting?
Yeah, well, look, you see, sometimes you just want to be swooped on by a dragon from the sky. And as we've got Siege minions with Baron available, streaming towards these Nexus turrets, and Bono going to re-engage once again. Summit with the Gargoyle Stoneplate. It's a good Emperor's Divide, but it's just not enough. The wallets of KT are too big. And that is a dead gorilla as well. The cat on a book goes down. Tucson is going to sacrifice himself for the good of the colony, and this Nexus will be put to rest. KT even out the series.
All the Koreans in the chat are telling that Diamond in Korea is gambling. Dude, trust me when I tell you this. Diamond in every server is gambling. I played on 4 servers now. EU, Turkey, actually 5. They're all gamble. Diamond doesn't change. No matter what server you go on, it's the same shit. Pure luck. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, he bent this build that I said it's bad. Oh, he bent this build that I said it's bad. He soloed fucking that buff. Ah, he actually soloed it. My gosh, I should have just put on the fucking ward here. I thought he's starting blue and doing a level 3 match. I'm trying to bait this, but like, it's really hard to do. Okay, really cringe by the way. He still didn't get level 3. Like, I don't know why Elise wouldn't just hover me for 2 seconds and start fucking jungling his fucking camps. Like, you know, at some point you're gonna lose your mind. Like, dude, there are 2 free fucking kills here, right? They're literally playing as if you don't exist. And if you just give your grump, doesn't matter if you're level 2. Be situational, you motherfucker. Kill this guy. Did I not use cookie already? I swear I used my cookie, it didn't go off. Man, I just died for free. If I use biscuit, I would have fucking survived with the mana. Q away. I want to fight this guy. Okay. Like, you just... Bro, I made that champ too, man. If you hold your E against Trent, like, just like that exactly, he's fucked. I don't have to always do the same combo, which is E and then double Q. Like, you don't have to do that combo. You could just Q on him and then hold the E. If he auto attacks, you stun him. If he doesn't auto, you just keep autoing him. I was trying to catch, like, maybe I got like 20 gold for it. That's worth. Ah, shit. Wait, wee, don't do it. Don't touch me. Dash forward and see what happens. They're both so scared. They both just like long distance argue, but they don't actually dash forward. Like, you know what? Enough. I knew it, dude. It's like, fuck off. Was that 1k gold shut? Oh my gosh, of course. It might be a 1k gold shutdown, but I showed dominance. It's actually so cringe. We never have a good 4v4 map. Aha, where are you running, you stupid cat? Kill her. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Wait, what the fuck, bro? Dude, what the fuck? How did my Q go on cooldown right here? You baited! You fucking bitch! Please die. These fuckers won't let me go with Bush, will I? Ah, so cringe. She's stunned, and their Lee Sin is so much better than my fucking teammate. Oh, nice! He actually healed so much. Maybe it don't matter that their Lee's better or not. Why are you guys running? Dude, where is my... I don't have a team, do I? Do I even have fucking any players helping? Hello? You wanna like send their entire fucking team on you and then your team is just jerking off? What the fuck? This feels like NA again. Dude, Diamond in every server feels the fucking same.
Okay.
Yes, I stunned him too. Yes! We won! For no reason. Literally just won a fucking RNG. NA ARAM is the best gameplay. How many fucking games do we win by RNG, man? Thank God. We should have lost that game 100%. Oh my gosh. Why didn't he just E at the beginning so he couldn't get the auto attack? I think he kills him though. But that's so good. Ward. Thank God he kills him. I almost thought he's gonna die, please. Thank you. Alright, peace out, baby girl. I just freeze this permanently. This was a really good freeze to make him miss minions. Yeah, that guy's fucked. Unlike you, Rush, I have actually a good jungler
Good luck in your
that knows
games.
how to play the game. That's right.
You're getting favored.
I think it's the opposite way, no? If they play against me, they're like, let's see if I can beat him. Actually, I think I used Cookie first here.
See?
What? Like, he didn't expect my damage. Wait, you think he's gonna fish check this?
No way, right? He's just gonna run it down again.
Why, he's just not respecting, he's just tilted at this point?
No, he's not expecting this. He's gonna be trading, right?
Oh, it's tilted, look, he thinks he can win this.
And Impact, and who else? Who else? Dab,
Dude,
Snap.
dude, look at the
They
chat.
told me to give me 20% even.
Chat, stop!
Stop.
Look at them! Oh, wait. I thought he was gonna kill him. Oh, no, no, no. I'm sorry, Gragas. You were dead, my friend. He doesn't have flash, so I can wait on my E again! What is this guy doing here again, man? Oh my god. Holy shit, that guy is actually so confused. He has no idea where I just came from right there. Hello, Garen. Thanks for a leash too. Is that Senna even gonna try to stop? Huh? Okay, we got diamond, boys. We got diamond. Ooh, baby. Oh, that just looks beautiful. Now I can type diamond 4. TF Blade has finally gotten it.
It's that Zach, Super Bowl, no Shima.
Fallen! I was sure you died. Where have you been?
Ceres has gone to Speakerog, alone. Couldn't wait, no. Had to sneak off, as if you were afeard of someone would steal the giant out from under you.
Ceres! She staked claim to the throne then? And you'd have rather gone with her?
I'd have liked to have the choice.
Wait! Still need to thank you, Geralt of Rivia. I'll never forget you came to my aid.
You know me?
Our bards sing ballads about you. And my father told me of your adventures when I was a lad. I remember it well. You needn't be a witcher to be a hero. Cold water and a salty breeze. Those are the Skellige lad's potions.
So that ballad about the Witcher and the Sorceress, that's you?
Yeah. Where's the rest of your crew?
Fought our way through a swarm of sirens to get here. Only a handful of us left after that battle. Now we're but 3. The sirens tore Leif up good. We should see to his wounds.
He's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors. Coming with me?
Stupid question.
Join us, Geralt.
Bled to death.
Was to be his last voyage.
Bled to death.
Was to be his last voyage.
Hurry now! Pick up the pace!
See you're raring to go?
Enormous horse son he is.
Wonderful.
Know the Isle well?
I've not, in fact.
That's... Let's go!
Can't believe I finally got the bastard!
Yeah.
Geralt, help me smash that! We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way!
I'll cover you. Position myself so as to keep the giant in sight.
Faster. Getting colder. Gonna be close.
Careful now. One odd step and you can wake him.
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes! Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason, too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate? I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
All right. Guess you should stay in the cage then. What? I'll not forget this, Uncrate. You want all the glory to yourself? Let me out right now!
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt. As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however...
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Careful.
Hey, quick! Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason, too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate? I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
Let's free him. Giant's pretty big, looks pretty mean. We could use an extra blade.
Even one swung by a madman?
I heard that, Uncrate! Let me out right now! Wait here. I'll look for the key.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt.
Get out of here! The Whoresun's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek.
Get out of here! The Whoresun's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest.
No closer! He's mine! Let me out! Quick! Shut your trap! I sat in a bloody toe cauldron with nary a murmur.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed. As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed.
No closer! He's mine! Let me out! Quick! Shut your trap! I sat in a bloody toe cauldron with nary a murmur.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers.
No closer! He's mine! Let me out! Quick! Shut your trap! I sat in a bloody toe cauldron with nary a murmur.
Thanks, brother. I remember that.
Let's get out of here.
Right. Just as soon as I kill him. I knew we'd best him.
Viggy, you daft bastard.
Where are the others?
Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Scald said it in song.
Sure sounds better than the Butcher of Blaviken. So be it.
Let's get out of here.
Want to look around some more?
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach, near the port.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's.
Viggy? Poor bugger.
Should have let him out.
Shouldn't blame yourself. We never knew with Viggy. Might have rushed at the giant bare-fisted as soon as he was out.
And that might have spelled death for us all. Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Scald said it in song.
Hjalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. Gonna head back to Hard Skellig?
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed a giant, won back Unvik, and lost my entire crew. Mayhaps should have set out alone. Like Ceres.
Islanders will see it as a great victory.
Cause Skellige is the victor. Whereas I've lost my friends. I've them to thank for making me a leader. They believed in me. And Ceres? She back yet?
Hadn't returned when I left Ard Skellig.
Went to Speaker Rogue, you say? Venture she aims to face whatever's slowly killing Udalryk.
Some say Udalryk's the god's chosen one.
They also say the gods are merciful. Witcher? I'm sure Ceres would be glad to see me, but you wouldn't happen to be heading to Speaker Rogue.
Yeah, I plan to go there.
Good. Thanks, Geralt. I hope we meet again.
Farewell, Ungreat.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
Got another voyage in mind?
Of course. Ice Giant was just the beginning. Besides, I got all kinds of horse sons already saying he wasn't that big.
What about the folk of Undvik? You and your men were gonna help them return to their isle and rebuild Urskar.
Ceres will take care of that.
You and Ciri, as I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye, spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was, scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates, why none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once, smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Krach and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye, we had 12 winters on us, both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me da whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
Farewell, Ancrate.
Aye?
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast...
Thanks, brother. I remember that.
Let's get out of here.
Right. Just as soon as I kill him.
I knew we'd best him. Viggy, you daft bastard.
Thanks for your help, White.
Sure sounds better than the Butcher of Blaviken. So be it.
Let's get out of here.
Want to look around some more?
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach, near the port.
Gonna head back to Ard Skellig?
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed a giant, won back Unvik, and lost my entire crew. Mayhaps should have set out alone.
Regret ever setting out on this expedition?
What's the matter now? Giant's dead, and the folk of Unvik can go home. And Ceres? She back yet?
Hadn't.
Went to
Some say Udalric.
They also. You wouldn't happen to be heading to Speaker Rock?
Yeah, I plan to go there.
Good. Thanks, Geralt. I hope we meet again.
Farewell, Uncrate.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
Got another voyage in mind?
Of course. Ice Giant was just a big.
What about the folk of Undvik?
Ceres will take care of that.
You and Ciri.
Aye. But our leaps on.
And then you went.
You hear of that? What?
Farewell, Uncrate.
Ah, Geralt.
Fair.
Got me. Something I've always.
It's, So you're back.
Wouldn't.
I am Tucker.
So you're back.
Would. So long.
But finding me proved no simple task, for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed...
Sees more. Nothing hurts as much as...
Got a minute?
For you, my friend.
See you, Dandelion.
Nice. She'll let that refuse into challenge. Sick of it all.
Careful, you scamp. This is no
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
Greetings, Ipier.
Greeting.
Listen. So
you all just get off my back. A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for
Let's go!
Raining fucking buckets.
What's that?
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Oncrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but...
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Oncrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday. Ockham fell overboard and near drowned. Ulrich dove in the waves and saved him.
Was the gods directed him? He said the voice commanded him to dive into the maelstrom.
Too bad they didn't protect him from harm. Cut his shoulder to the bone. Wound then festered for a month.
Greetings.
Did you sever
Right
his
here.
Head of a giant on your mantle. Now that's a decoration.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
Respect, Witcher. Darkness behind you. Darkness behind you.
Because only the best Zoes get redemptions.
He's
early.
very skilled at his RNG. He's probably been working on his RNG.
You should see Showmakers. Showmaker gets it at level 4, I swear, every game.
Level 2?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Dove is another redemption roller.
Yeah. You're bound to get one eventually in your games.
Well, Umbral Dash there from Sword to get him out of the way of the queue. Kanna just waiting for his next one. But as far as Soraka lanes are concerned, this is a real comfy time as he avoids the Infernal Chains and then throws some bananas back towards the Aatrox. This is definitely a time where he's just gonna he's gonna spend most of this game at Oshag Hennessy's office. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. I looked over at your face commentating that with like
yeah.
Really
It's resigned sadness.
Yeah. It's like oh, we might be doing this for the next while.
Kanna does have ultimate, remember, so he's never dying.
Yeah.
He also has his barrier.
It's actually a good lane state here for Sword, but might be in a little trouble now. Has to pop his ultimate.
Yep.
I forgot again that you're the play-by-play, so.
Was that really a time for play-by-play? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. As Yuka runs away from Faker. Faker has the Ignite into the heal. Must feel pretty damn good. This is the bullet time. He's going to clear out the minion wave and deter Viper from going aggressive in any way, shape, or form. 11 CS still going to be the lead here for the Callista in the bottom lane. An understandable type lead, just because Callista does lane so well, especially with the added sustain that Tarek will provide. But you've got two long swords and a BF sword for Teddy. He's got a lot of flat damage as they move towards the Rift Herald. And Shelly at about this stage is a very cookie cutter play for either side. Sword has control of this wave towards the top side. We'll see whether Kenna's able to shove this one very quickly, throw some Qs at the back line, and open up the map here for T1, because Sword getting his way down this river is a tough ask, as chains are going to go off, but the trouble bubble was used, and Faker had to get over the wall there with his flash. Nicely done by Yukal, and you can see control for Griffin will allow them to move towards this Rift Herald. Teddy moved down bottom lane, they gave this one up. And now he's equalized the CS and will grab some plates as well, so possibly a worth it maneuver for T1 to just guarantee Teddy some extra gold and some solo experience.
He's, 9 kills away from 1,000. Maybe they're trying to get that tonight. Pretty unlikely that he gets 9 kills in one day, to be honest, unless we do go to 3 games.
If the games continue to be as slow and bloodless as they have been, if you've had a look at some of the online matches of the LPL, it's been games with like 30 kills on one side.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And that was like a 26-minute game. They have all the fun over there, don't they?
Of course, it was a 26-minute game.
26-minute game. They have all the fun over there, don't they?
Of course, it was a 26-minute game.
Yeah, something like that. It was just an absolute stomp. 21 is what I saw. Emily Rand tweeting about it this morning. Want to go and check that one out, as Teddy is just being given all of the time in the world to take this bottom outer turret, but 2 turrets being taken by Griffin. If you can do the math, you can tell probably going to be worthwhile for Griffin fans, as now this Soraka has a very, very long lane to deal with, which she doesn't actually like, especially against the Olaf, who can stick to her so well.
Yeah, they're trying to open up that vulnerability, and T1 essentially handshook it. They're like, yeah, we don't want to take any fights yet, so we are going to have to give away the Herald and try to get what we can in the bottom lane at the same time, but it's not going to be nearly as much as what Griffin did get, as you mentioned. Going for the Mountain Drake now, our T1, all 5 members grouping up here. Looking for a pick.
Yeah, Dreadline is going to land. The ultimate to come through from Irove as he turns up. Can the rest of Griffin actually get in here as Alt has to stopwatch? Does effort in order to get himself out of there as Faker. He's dived in, found Irove down to 300 health. Yukal with the body block as Effort tries to get in here. World Ender from Sword, able to get a lot of damage down onto Effort, but he's going to survive. And T1 do back away.
The 2 supports eating the majority of that damage at the end of that fight, and now we might just go into a bit of a 4-on-4.
Remember, there is no stopwatch available, but Effort does make his way out, and Canna, he's got the heals, and has grouped with his team. Griffin are gonna have to get a very swift pick if they want to be able to help this one, because so far there is no heal deny on this Griffin squad, and the Mountain Drake is going to be picked up. Yukal in the wrong place this time. First blood goes to Teddy. 8 more kills, and the Mountain Drake. So far, there is no heal deny on this Griffin squad, and the Mountain Drake is going to be picked up. Yukal in the wrong place this time. First blood goes to Teddy. 8 more kills to go to get to 1,000, as now Faker's poking down onto Tarzan. In fact, from auto attacks alone, gets his electrocutor up. I like it.
Yeah. So, as you guys can tell, especially against a guy that has 2 flashes, Yukal had no chance. The second he got hit by that and comboed into other CC with the silence on top of him, he was dead.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, there's a control ward in that brush. Maybe he just walked straight in, and it was a good read by Effort. Effort's definitely a guy who has been more and more consistent as he gets more veterancy.
Oh, heck yeah.
Here in the LCK. As, again, stopwatch, really good item. Saves Effort's life there, and in any extended trade, the team that has more sustain is going to come out ahead. So even though Effort nearly dies, he doesn't fully die. He comes back here, he's got full health because of the Soraka. And Yukal on vision decides, well, I should be out of range of the Nautilus, but that was a max range hook. And and he gets denied by the silence and put into the death chamber. First kill goes the way of Teddy, who is now 8 kills away from 1,000.
Indeed. Essence Reaver now completed, has his pickaxe there as well, as these turret plates are going to be dropping in 10 seconds, not going to be picked up by the Callista, and Teddy's going to be a long way ahead of this Callista right now. And Viper does want to get towards those two items as quickly as possible. And if Teddy, if he gets to IE and Essence Reaver before the Callista, then you're not going to get the value that you're looking for out of a lane that has Callista in it. So Griffin's certainly going to be feeling the pressure with their mid-game composition versus T1's absolute late-game powerhouse with the Soraka on top of the subjugating Trundle, who will scale quite well given the extra augmentation of the healing. And we all know that Misfortune does a lot of late game damage as well. So Griffin gonna have to start getting things done. As this game moves forward.
Yeah, they want to come ahead here in the mid game and try to possibly roll into the Cloud Soul. We saw that in our first series. I think it was KT had a nice mid-game composition with the LeBlanc and was able to roll it into so many objectives early on. Yep. And the enemy team, even though they had Ezreal Yumi, wasn't really able to come back from there. But in this case, T1 are actually coming out ahead, even though the Warriors did go down in the top side.
Real good. Trundle loves it. Able to subjugate someone. Canna loves it. Ultimate CDPR is really wish. Not to mention he can use it. With the extra movement speed you pick up. And Misfortune is actually alright because you get the movement speed after the all time has been channeled, and then you can reposition it.
Yeah.
After that one, so utilizing it, and you know, you don't need to dash around after using that mimic. So good news.
Man,
It's not as bad as it
that's not possible.
I see you're weary from the battle. Sit with me, son. Have some mead. Quit telling you're infectious.
pretty easy.
Thank you, my king.
I shan't drink with you, old man. And I shan't call you
Only
king.
ahead by 500 gold.
Get off that throne while you still strengthen your decrepit bones.
You can talk.
Baker's gonna find you, Gal. Next exchange gets over the distortion. Be guaranteed to start like it.
You insult me once more, old Jabberjaw.
Again, this is
The first time I left you to punish yourself and retain your honor, now. Now you'll die like a thrall and eels will eat your remains.
Lamont's also really strong.
Yeah. He's just gonna have a really good time. Thomas LeBlanc going to be taking things to the next level, and now that they have a comfortable lead, and you mentioned the scaling and the actual really great value that they can get out of a Cloud Soul, I wouldn't be surprised if T1 are just the team that sits back, relaxes, scales up, and essentially says, okay, we'll see you in the late game. We don't have to beat you now. We did our job in the mid game, essentially. Now it's all the responsibilities on Griffin to actually try to come back here. So all that T1 have to do is sit back in their lazy boys and watch some TV and
Hop
play
on
some
your
games,
beanbags.
you know?
Hop on your beanbags and just get ready for the late game. That's what you got to do.
Grab the Game Boy, spend 3-4 hours just chilling. Of course, they are going to have to fight over Drakes, and because they have this little lead, they were able to roll it into Shirley, and then most likely the Cloud Drake.
Yep, and they are going to siege this one up first. This Trouble Bubble goes wide, and the tower is just going to get obliterated by Shirley. Effort, thinking about an opportunity to get some work done, but double charge. Shirley really getting her work done this game as Teddy. That was a little bit overly aggressive. Has to use the cleanse to get out of the trouble.
Well, those Raptors, they're really alluring. I know how it can be.
Just one serving of the popcorn chicken, please.
He literally just killed one little one. Yeah. That was it. Had to blow his cleanse. At least he did not have to flash, but because of the Shirley play, they get the Cloud Drake. And are now 2 Drakes away. And if you're T1, just sit back for the next 5 minutes and farm. That's all you really have to do.
Yep. Very comfortably grabbing that Cloud Drake while everything was going on. And yeah, there's a bit of money sitting in the back pocket of good old Teddy, who's currently 2,000 gold somehow ahead of Viper. Turret plates.
It's the Teddy effect.
Yep, CS per minute is pretty damn good. 10.6 ain't bad. And we'll be moving towards it's the 200 before 20 minutes and even before 19 minutes rolls around.
And you can see that Griffin kind of seemed lost. They're not really trying to force anything, and I think they really have to, but there's no big objective, and T1 aren't forced to come out on the map and actually challenge them anywhere, so...
Nope.
And they don't have, the only really ability they have to pick anyone is the Zoe, so there's going to be, again, so much pressure on UCal to try to carry this itself and look for picks and try to get the momentum going back in their way, but if the game keeps going this way with only fights for the Drakes, then, again, T1 are going to be the big favorites in this.
And Teddy is like uber far ahead, so he's kind of just sidestepping all of Sword's abilities. Sword not able to find anything, and he'll just continue farming here. He's ahead by 40 CS, but the same can be said for Teddy. And honestly, if I want anyone to get fed, it is probably Teddy on this misfortune over the Aatrox. Yeah, this game.
Looks like Soraka had some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's Soraka. She's never supposed to win the lane. She's supposed to be annoying.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the CS also went towards Teddy or Faker. We saw Faker take the big wave up in the top lane, which could have potentially been Kana's. But instead, it's better to give it over to them. Even though Ellis likes to call Soraka a hard carry, a hyper carry, it's in a little bit different of a way. Especially as the game comes along and goes super late. She is unbelievably strong.
Yep, and the Ardent Sensor looks to be coming in next as well with that Forbidden Idol already completed for Kana. Could of course be a bunch of other items, but I'd really like to see that one to come in as Faker. Dives on in, gets the Mimic Cube, the Mimic Sigil on to UCal. Taking a fair bit of damage there, but otherwise he's going to be A-OK. And lull state continues. 21 minutes in. I'm looking forward to 10.4.
Yeah.
You know, I just want some better video games. I was talking to, Faker looking for the chest.
Never mind.
I was talking to Cloud Templar between the last couple of matches, and yeah, he thinks that maybe we'll be saved by a 10.4 patch. But only time will tell. I know LS is pretty excited about it. Is Tarzan not excited about this? The Electrocute going to go off his bubble. Lands onto Faker. Doesn't have cleanse or anything like that, but now Kaz is going to turn up.
Oh, man.
Of course there's a redemption. There's always a redemption. That one was utilized by Irove though, so thankfully it's not going to be just from the Zoe in the nick of time.
And just like that, 2 flashes are blown right before the Cloud Drake fight, and they push them out of lane. T1 getting little wins everywhere. Except in the bottom lane, I suppose Sword was able to take down that turret for the side of Griffin. But Faker will be able to answer here.
LeBlanc also loves Cloud Drake, like a lot, because getting that ultimate cooldown just means that those poke rotations are so much faster to come back off cooldown. And you're also so much more mobile, just because you get so much from having your ultimate off cooldown in so many different ways, you know? The extra chain, the extra sigil, the extra movement with the distortion. It's real scary if you're a Griffin fan. Another BF sword now done for Teddy. He's going for the most winningest build on this misfortune with the Bloodthirster coming in next. His bullet times are going to be shredding through Griffin unless Iroh can get himself a good Cosmic Radiance. But honestly, I don't know whether you can arm it in time. That's the scary part.
Yeah. I feel like Griffin are going to try to fight over this Cloud Drake and get demolished. Baron will go the way of T1, and then the game will end.
Oh, you've been a bit of an LS right
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of...
Valdanalis definitely getting that work done. As Iroh's going to try and prove you right. But the Cosmic Radiance does come down. Fate's Call going to help out, but it's not really doing enough just yet. Sword coming in for the flank, but he's going to be really late. The turn is so comfortable for T1, as now Cuz buying time with his stopwatch. There's the redemption, the wish comes down as well as Sword has to flash to get out. Faker over the side, doesn't land the chain, but the dragon will try and kill Sword for him. Oh, effort! Beautiful flash to get forward as Faker locks down the kill. Now Iroh in trouble. Just a simple Q is going to do it there as Faker connects the chains to Tarzan. Has to Ragnarok, second kill for Teddy out of those 9 that we're looking for, and I have a feeling that's going to be the second of this team fight as well. Teddy locks down 3 for this game, only 6 more to go as Viper. He is certainly in the sights of Teddy for that 4th option. Now Faker locks him down with the chain, and that is a waste of a stopwatch, my dude. All too easy. Ace comes in, it's a full house. Teddy's full of Fakers, and T1 will move to the Baron, and look, the Valdanalis is just, he's preaching.
Yeah, called it. That's all I have to say. I told you so.
You did.
It was just a great performance out of Faker throughout this fight. He was so mobile, just all over the enemy team. He started in the back line, and then he circled all the way around. He joined up towards the end to get back onto Sword. A lot of, soft punches thrown early. Stopwatch again, great item. Keeps both of them alive. And then Soraka says, hello, I don't care about your decreased healing. I'm going to keep Cuz alive anyway. Faker's able to get back here, as I mentioned, be mobile on the Sword. Effort sees it, and then the double distortion on 2 people. Easy double kill here for Faker. And from there, it's just 5v3, and not much that Griffin can do, as they tried to get the picks, but when you're up against multiple stopwatches in Soraka, and you're behind in the game, it's not going to work. And now that LeBlanc, that was terrorizing your team, is 2-0-2. Teddy is 4-0-2, which is just unbelievable.
With a 700 gold bounty. Maximum gold bounty.
This game is over. Like I said, it's just done. That's all that needed to happen. The Valdanalis called it.
Yeah, he did.
And I suppose I did the opposite of a caster curse.
It's the caster blessing.
Caster blessing.
Get them bless RNGs in the chat, please.
Yeah. And
don't worry, Viper's hit his 2-item spike though.
Oh.
Right as Teddy hit his 3-item spike. Oh, goodness me. Well, Redemption was the decision here for Canna, who decided against going for the Ardent Sensor, which would have just buffed Teddy to unbelievable levels, but now going to be able to augment his team. You saw it actually work out very well in that last team fight, as there's the Fate's Call. Griffin going for the desperation engage, but Iroh is just going to get obliterated. He's going to buy a little bit of time there, as now Faker looking for the back line, and Teddy eviscerates. Good old Tarek, and now Sword does 0 damage. Double kill so far. We're getting very close to those 1,000 kills for Teddy.
3 more.
Cuz will be able to throw that down.
2 more.
Kill. But Teddy is, if he gets the penta right here, that's his 1,000th kill.
Faker.
But Faker says, nope. And he's going to be able to grab Viper there. Denied as 7-0-2 for Teddy. Takes down turrets, takes down inhibitors. And as the Valdanalis said, this will be the game-ending push for T1. Absolute destruction. Good on Griffin didn't really do anything to stop what was going on here. These 2 kills are Teddy's 1,000 kills right now as Tarzan gets the chains connected. Teddy
one
grabs
more.
it. One more will be 1,000 kills. Get off that fountain, Iroh.
Get in
what
the
are you
fountain.
doing? Oh no. 999 for Teddy, but still a brilliant performance from him. And T1 will be able to get that 1 extra kill in game 2. You have to.
No doubt, no doubt. Total stomperino there. That might have even been a stomperoon arena.
Whoa.
If I had, yeah. I might
Stomperoon arena?
Might take it 1 step further.
I
As,
don't know who to give the player of the game to. Is it Faker or is it Teddy? Is it effort?
Might be effort. I think it's Faker or effort.
Yeah.
It really, like, so little happened in that game outside of the 1 fight that, like, that's really all we have to go off of.
How's it going, guys, and welcome to Dread Out 2. If you guys don't know what this game is kind of a homage to Fatal Frame. I mean, they don't really make Fatal spooky old tales. So just for a little bit of perspective, I believe we do spooky story the first Dread Out because you get to learn a little bit about Indonesian folklore, like spooky stories and spooky old tales. So just for a little bit of perspective, I believe we do play as Linda in this game, who is the main character in the previous game. And if it follows the ending where Linda is alive, Linda actually becomes the Lady in Red at the end, and she gets like some kind of crazy power. The power of the Lady in Red, what is it? The Keepers of the Darkness or whatever. And so she has that power. And I guess that's where the game's gonna start. Maybe she'll have that power. Maybe it'll explain what happens. I mean, I don't know. There was the that spin-off game, Keepers of the Darkness, wasn't there? I forget exactly what happened in that game, though. I just remember it was a bunch of boss fights. Some old culture believed that photographs can steal a person's soul and disrespected the spiritual world. Okay. Damn. Well, that's why we gotta use pictures to fight against the spirit world, because it disrespects them. You take a picture of a demon, they're like, I feel so disrespected right now. I'm gonna walk away from you. Linda, okay, here we go. Linda. So we are gonna play as Linda, alright. So she was doing crazy things with her powers, like at the end of the first game. She had like red eyes and stuff. And I believe she was trying to suppress her powers. Somehow. I forget exactly what happens at the very end of Dread Out 1. I remember most of it, but there's fine details that I definitely have forgotten. Okay. Did we just walk out of a locker? We just came out of a locker, and she has short hair. This is the prologue. Guilt. I guess we would feel guilty. Yeah, these are our classmates that died. These guys all died in the previous game. Linda was the only survivor. I know I gotta find the answers to all this. Okay, I forget all their names. I remember her best friend was called Ira, I think. And I think Ira, yeah, I think she bit the bucket. Die, Linda. Okay, so she's feeling extremely guilty for being the only one on the school trip. The first game was a school trip, by the way, that made it out alive. The only person I remember Siska. Siska was the teacher. Yeah, Siska, and then Ira was like her best friend, and Ira like had resonated with some of the powers or something. Man, it's been a while, guys. It's been like 4 or 5 years, so please forgive me for my lack of Dread Out knowledge, but I'm sure it's all gonna come back. Now, what's the scope that I should be exploring? I feel like I should have just gone down those stairs, especially in the prologue. Let's just go down the stairs. Let's just follow the lights. I mean, I don't even have a light. I don't even have like a phone on me or anything. What? Linda, I think this is a dream. Linda, what's that blue light? There's a bunch of noise coming from over here. Oh, what is this? That's our bag. A bag. How could they? Is that my phone? Good, we got the phone. Heck yeah, this is what we're gonna need to protect ourselves. The Iris phone, an ordinary budget and yet very durable phone with long-lasting battery. With her supernatural abilities, Linda can make her phone become a medium to channel her powers to finding secrets and banishing ghosts as well. So I forget if she had supernatural power. Or does she now have supernatural power because she's supposed to be like the new lady in red? Okay, so this is... Oh, what? Kitty! Hey, boy! Press F to activate the flashlight. Ooh, that's nice. Oh my god, that cat is not really there. But it is there. Use the right mouse button to toggle the view. Yeah, that's normal. It's basically like aiming down sights with a gun in an FPS game, right? Although now that we have this flashlight, I feel like I kind of want to explore, because you get rewarded for exploring in this game. There's notes. There's interesting story bits. There's additional ghosts you can run into. Like in the original Dreadout had a bunch of interesting encounters you could do. Although I feel like I'm running away from the objective. Okay. I'm running pretty far away. Let's just go. Let's follow that kitty cat. Kitty. It looks like the frame rate really drops when you hold the phone out. There's the kitty cat. Yeah, I feel like we should just follow that. I feel like we'll be able to explore a little bit later. I mean, some of the areas that you can explore in these Dreadout games are pretty vast. I remember getting lost in the school that you explore quite heavily. Hey! Let's take a picture just for memory's sake. You are tweaking, dude. I'm sorry, Linda. We tried to give you a lesson for what happened to Ira, Shelly, Donnie, Yayan, and also Miss Siska. Oh, okay, so this guy was obviously bullying. And something bad happened. She's turning crazy. So I gotta lock her up. If you want to get out, Andre had the key, but I don't know where he is. Mommy, help! I want to go home, so we gotta find Andre. So basically, we got bullied by them. Everyone, because we're the only survivor of the trip in Dreadout 1, everyone is looking at us suspiciously like, what did you do? Is it because of you? You're some bad omen or something? Everyone bully Linda now, so everyone's bullying us. We gotta find Andre. Maybe Kitty Cat will show us where to go. Kitty. Kitty! Kitty! When I take a picture, you go places. Kitty! Alright, well, let's find Andre. Now it's a little more open. Now we can explore a bit. Gotta find Andre. Andre is not in there. It's locked, and taking a picture of the lock does absolutely nothing. So I seem to recall there being some really cool boss fights. I remember, like, the normal ghosts fighting. The normal ghost fighting in the games, in the original game, was okay. It was alright, but some of the boss fights were pretty unique. Especially in the offshoot game, Keepers of the Dark. And I think it was called Keepers of the Dark. I forget what the offshoot game was called, but it was pretty cool. It was just a bunch of, like, hotel rooms or numbered rooms that led to, like, different boss encounters. And I recall it being pretty fun. Okay, let's see. Stop Teodun Salamna. Pesaria. Something. Guru Idaman Bulan. I cannot read Indonesian, whatever the language is called. I don't know if the language is called Indonesian. Because there's a lot of cultures in Indonesia. All right, it's an island nation, a lot of varying cultures. I mean, I'm sure on the main island, Java, there's a lot of similarities and stuff, but you know, they have like Bali and a lot of other areas. Where is Andre? Oh my God! Did you see that? Oh my God! Did you see that? Is there a ghost there? I mean, let's take. Oh my God. Oh, it looks like. Oh, this is the classroom we started in, isn't it? No, it's not. This is not the classroom we started in. Okay. What does this say? Oh, English class! Because this isn't in. This isn't an English-speaking country. This is in Indonesia. Which there is lots of English in Indonesia, by the way, but... Some kind of ritual book. A bookmark splits the book to a page. Ritual of the Endless Misery. Build a Jalangkung effigy and put the victim's photograph on its head. Make an empty grave and put the victim's photograph at the headstone. Ring a bell 1,000 times at the grave while chanting the victim's name. That's a lot. Exactly 1,000? Who are you? Oh, it's Andre! Linda? Yo, thank God you're okay. What, you need the key? Are you crazy? She's turning psycho. Listen, I want to give it to you, but a white shadow was chasing me. I'm too scared to open this closet. I'm sorry, Linda. Oh, so we gotta defeat the white shadow. There it is! I gotcha! I'm gonna take a picture of... No, boy. Don't worry, the white shadow's nowhere. Well, how is Andre not dead yet? White Shadow, you're doing a piss poor job of being a demon ghost thing. You should have scared the bejesus out of him by now. I don't know where this white shadow's gonna go, though. Like, where is this white shadow gonna peace out to? Oh! Ooh, kitty cat knows best. Kitty... Nice smile. He was smiling. Oh, yeah, follow the kitty. Kitty. I trust you know where you're going. Just running straight off into danger. Oh yeah, our classroom was on the 2nd floor. Jeez, how easily I forget my way, right? Okay, where did Kitty Cat run into this building? No? Kitty Cat did not. Where'd you go, kitty? Wait, why'd you run back here? Oh, Buddy is here. Oh, what? Holy shoot! Okay, that's why we're here. White demon ghost killed him. Is he dead? He's looking kinda dead. He's not breathing. I think he's dead. I'm so sorry, classmate, although you did bully me. That's what you get. Bullies should be killed! Okay, that's maybe going a little too far. Oh boy, get ready. Yes! Boom! Combo! Yeah! Stop! Wait! Give up, please! Stop! Yeah, I don't believe you. Oh? Please! Have mercy on me, I'm just a weak little ghosty ghost. I didn't mean to chase that boy. Or caused any troubles. You killed one of my classmates! It's just some dark vibrations bothered me, so you killed someone? I'm sorry, human. Oh, this is the effigy. This is the ritual in this room. I'll go away now. Look at this. This is the ritual. And that's Linda's head on the ritual, isn't it?
Huh?
A Jelankung? With my face? Why? Just why? How did they get my photos? Yeah, that's creepy. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness, and they put it on a gravestone with her name on it? Oh my god. What, why? What kind of sick joke is this? I really hope this grave is empty. I mean, well, you're up here, so... I mean, you don't think you ought to worry about it. Okay, let's go to our palsy wow. Andre. I remember Andre's name because Andre is useful to me. Andre has a key. I forgot the other chump's name who died because he didn't have anything useful. I'm sorry, Chumposaurus Rex. That's just the way the world works. Cruel little life lesson for you. That would be a life lesson if you weren't dead! Jesus, man, I gotta stop. Okay, Andre. I'm here for my key. Linda, is that thing gone? How did you do that? I have supernatural powers, don't question it. I'm gonna take a picture of you. You look so weak in there, Andre. I'm gonna show that to everyone at school, so when you bully me, I'm gonna show everyone how much of a wuss you were. Anyway, here's the key to the front lobby. Be careful of her, Linda. Just run for your life. Cool, we got the school lobby key. But be careful of who? Be careful of...
Oh my god, 1,000 views already? Notification gang, holla!
1,000 views, oh, whoa. What?
So, you guys have heard about this evil
Linda?
right? She's the one that caused all these accidents lately. She's the absolute worst.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So she's clearly gone insane.
Dead! Ida, Selly, Yaya, Donnie, Miss Siska, D-E-A-D, dead! What a psychotic
You're the one that seems psychotic, lady. Don't you have an axe or something? What is in your hand?
Fam, I'm gonna make her suffer and maybe even confess.
Oh, so she's gonna. That's one of our classmates. Although she might be possessed or something. I mean, I don't. She seems pretty like psychotic. How are 1,000 people watching her? Honestly, I don't think she'd have 1,000 viewers. That's quite a lot to have on a stream. With a personality like that. Although her hair did look cool. I mean, did like the way her hair looked. I guess, you know, she's got the fashion sense. I guess I see why people tune in. Okay, so we need to go to the front lobby. I mean, I did see there was another door that was locked over here though. Is she just gonna be like chasing me? She had like an axe on her. Oh my god, I'd better not axe these kinds of questions. That was a great pun. This has got to be it. Okay.
The MF priority out of the way. Looks to be the option here. MF will be locked in. And now it's Griffin's turn. Do they want to lock down the Ezreal Yuumi themselves? They could do that. They would like to.
MF sitting at just about a 50% win ratio. See, just how many times she was picked. 55 is an incredibly high number.
Oh, yeah.
Might actually be most picked.
Alright, going back to the Callista and the
Sơn Nguyên game bài mà cào đầu tiên tại Việt.
Thôi, gì nữa ơi? Gì mà ông rừng với ông gì ông rừng bút đao tôi dữ vậy? Gì ông rừng bút đao tôi dữ vậy? Chết mẹ mày chưa gặp Hà Tiểu.
Yeah, it is a bit weird, especially when you don't pick your support with the Callista. I mean, so many times there you would see like.
Gì nữa ơi? Thôi xong rồi bạn ơi, thôi xong rồi. Thôi xong rồi.
Snipe out and be picked.
Giờ bút đam tôi giữ rồi.
But they just decide
cấp 2 lên top à? Ok, ra là có chiến thuật, có chiến thuật.
Ban out.
Có chiến thuật các bạn ơi.
A bunch of champions that can be good with the Callista. They get Faker back onto the LeBlanc, which is quite scary. LeBlanc now 6-0. Faker probably has at least.
Oh shit, thấy con chân đồ khắc chế được Olaf mang vào luôn Hà Tiệp Phu à. Oh shit. Bên kia cũng có chiến thuật các bạn ơi. Xong. Chết tôi à, chưa vô bút đam tôi quá trời, vô bị chân đồ solo 0-2 nhá thông thạo rồi tôi đập đầu vô gói tôi chết luôn á.
Left a little bit to the inside. Lucian is going to hit the bench. Lucian center and
chiến thuật các bạn, ghê. Khích tướng các bạn ơi. Hay đó, hay. Ôi, Java chết on là khích tướng để chân đồ đầu game solo với mình để lên gan học chết. Hợp lý quá. Hay. Ghê thiệt. Đánh liên minh mà cũng áp dụng binh pháp tôn tử nữa. Hay phết đó. Đó. Oh! Đó, đau không? Tôi có đồ ấy nha fan, tỉnh nha. Đó. Ôi, ai vậy? Oh shit. Né. Cứu em anh Java ơi. Vô đi không? Ôi, hay quá bạn ơi. Đánh gần vậy tôi ứng quá trời ứng rồi. Ôi, chân đồ quang mang lắm rồi các bạn ơi. Đây, để tôi làm pha cho ông nổ não luôn. Ông không ngờ điều này sẽ tới ông đâu. Trời ơi. Tôi buông cái trụ rồi là ông đi á.
Em xin đưa anh về quê hương yêu dấu. Em xin.
Or maybe you can be thrown and then you can hop back.
You can do that. Because remember, range champions really bad get to bounce out to their attack range as well, which is why we saw some Genesis being played. Iroh, hop on to what technically that's a support.
We've been having a lot of last battle. T1 says maybe we'll pick up for ourselves.
Could do it. There were panels to take towards the top side of stream is back, so welcome back, guys. Hi. I think it's working. Is it working?
No.
Absolutely.
Looks like they're still watching the analyst dance.
We're about to get into the game.
Yeah, that was like 15 minutes ago.
A little bit of a disaster. Of course, the LCK Korea stream is still working. I feel like I am just a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's time it does. And take a look at this composition of what feels like. Talk about this, these actually first three picks on the side of Griffin. And I think once again, the block. They want to get another shot.
Yeah, go for the chip for that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, absolutely go ahead and chip as well. Game like holds upon the ship. Rain brilliant stuff here as we're getting prepared to get onto the rift. You guys are, because you guys are in the past. But we are getting to the ship, get to the rift, and see whether team can get this. Is Swift 2 against Griffin.
We're here.
Yeah,
Future. Take a look at the kills here. Unless he picked up 8 kills.
Fake is almost up 1,000.
Yeah. Insane in the memory.
Yeah. So we've got a bit of a 5-man invade here from Griffin.
Look at T1 reading this. They say, yeah, you're probably going to go for an invade. Let go for the re-invade.
Yep. Fake is going to find Yukal. Can is over here as well. Sword very late to this fight as we do have the engagement. Iroh does have Aftershock, so he's going to use that, but has to flash to get out of the way. The Obliterate lands onto Effort, but Sword probably doesn't want that. He probably wanted the Death's Grasp. Is T1 trying to escape from this one? Double flashes immediately. And Griffin do get more out of that one than was attained by T1. And they got one flash out of Iroh. And Teddy holds on to his flash because and Effort both without theirs, and they lose their blue buff also. I was going back to his jungle, but he will be well and truly behind as far as that tempo.
About 8 years behind.
Yep.
Maybe about as behind as our stream is behind us.
Yep, potentially.
It's possible.
Still,
And
I'm still worried that this whole portion of our work is just going to go into the ether.
There's a chance.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
What if this is our best work? And it's never seen.
We should say something to make it not our best work.
Yeah, okay.
I like turtles.
Rumpelstiltskin.
No, that was great. That doesn't count.
That's frustrating. Okay,
You're just so good at casting that you actually can't do a bad cast, no matter how hard you try.
Oh dear. YouTube LCK has no lag? That'd be cool. Maybe we could check out the YouTube. If you guys are watching on YouTube and you can hear this conversation, thank you.
Yes.
For appreciating us. The work that we're doing that is not going into the ether.
Griffin went for a really fast push in mid and rotation into the bot side. They're being extremely proactive and aggressive in this game, which I do like.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they lost that last game, but like, okay, now we need to have a real change, and we gotta really take it to them in this next game. They're actually doing it.
Yeah, well, this is proactivity at its finest. First turret plate going down for Griffin. Do invest 4 people, so you can see Faker in this mid lane able to get this shot working. Yukal is behind by half of what Faker's been able to put together, but Teddy is being crushed in this lane right now. Just needs one kill, guys. Viper and Iroh definitely do not want to give it to him. He's still not in the lane. My goodness.
Yeah, this is kind kind of a weird strat where you stay down for that long to deny the 80 carry this much CS. I mean, he's down 21 CS at 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Cal took a little hit, of course, but it's not nearly as big as what Teddy's experiencing, and it can cause huge waves for the bottom lane as well, because as you can see, now they're down to a level apiece, and they can get near the wave, even when Tarzan and Cal are not there. So, a very interesting early strategy that I haven't really seen too much of.
I really like it. Cannon creep is going to go begging, I believe.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Still sitting on 4 CS, 33 to 4. 30 CS in the lead, 5 minutes is ludicrous. As yeah, Viper and Faker both farming alongside one another, but yeah, Teddy is struggling big. All right, we're to 7, boys. Nelly, he almost doubled his CS.
Wow. Just like that.
That's incredible.
And, I mean, this lane is just a disaster now. Cal can always return, as can Tarzan.
And that's what they're going to do. Rotating all the way down here. There is vision available. The Griffin are going to spot it. Not going to be able to clear that one out, though. They did use it a little bit too early. As now caught underneath the turret. First blood will go over to Viper. It's a very different Griffin. We asked to see them wake up, and they most certainly have so far in this early game. This is obliteration.
Yeah, this is really interesting to watch, actually. Just the way they were able to essentially shut down 100% the enemy bottom lane and basically take not too much in terms of damage themselves outside of, you know, a CS lead for Faker in the mid lane. But you're basically taking 2 champions out of the game.
Yep. And one of them's Teddy, you know, like, yeah. SKT rely on him. He does about 34% of his team's damage on average per game. You generally need Teddy to perform. But Cannon's been absolutely untouched up here. As I say that, he gets obliterated, but that's okay. And now we'll have a look at this one again. Great hook from Iroh. Tanks up the turret, utilizing his aftershock, and then walk on out. Pretty clean, as finally Teddy's actually allowed to get some sort of farm. But Viper comes back with Berserker's Greaves and a Vampiric Scepter. And this lane is only going to continue to get worse for T1.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's not just like a temporary zoning underneath the turret. It's the zoning plus it destroys the lane for the rest of it. Yeah, for Teddy and Everett. And they're going to be stuck down there. This also means that Griffin should have really nice dragon control. Should be their Infernal Drake first whenever they do decide to take it. Looks like Olaf's going for the Raptors first.
Yeah, like Cuz just wants to help shove this wave out. Will collect some extra experience for himself. That's only going to mean that Teddy Effort are even further behind. He's not at level 5 just yet, and Viper is already hit that mark, heading towards his level 6. Cuz moving on, wandering over the Rift Scuttle vision. You know exactly where he is. Trouble Bubble lands onto Faker. Battlestar will do the extra damage. Tarzan looking for Faker right now, but that is the one. Sneaky Faker.
That was a nice little play.
Yeah.
He didn't even have to blow flash. No. Just like that, he actually used the Blanc passive really well. We don't see that very often. Generally, it's just like a half a second of invisibility, and that's about it. And wow, really nice play out of Faker. He's going to be extremely important in this game because his bottom lane doesn't exist.
Yep, as is Canna. Canna's got that cull. Picked that one up alongside his Sheen. And he's 10 CS in the lead. So the gangplank is working out. But it's whether they can save his bottom lane that's the big question. First rank will be the Infernal, and that's going to be taken based on Griffin's incredible lead as far as pressure on the bottom side of the map. You were mentioning Drake control. Well, that is going to continue as experience-wise, yeah, Effort and Teddy are really far behind, but Faker and Canna are at least very far ahead in their respective lanes. Almost over to level 8 before anyone else.
And you tell that T1 was taken aback and taken by surprise by the strategy. They're finally going to begin sending some people down to try to help out. They sent the Trundle down. Now Faker went for a little roam. Eventually returned back to the mid lane, but they have to do stuff like this if they actually want to have some semblance of an 80 carry. Otherwise, you're essentially just relying on what could be a 4v5.
Well, Faker just going to be cleaning up minions in the mid lane, continuing to have that about 20 CS advantage. Canna's back to about 5 in the lead over Sword, but I believe that minion wave is heading towards the gangplank, and oh so easily, Griffin will take down Shelly. Checking out the gold here. Oh man, Viper is so far ahead of Teddy. It's night and day between them and the last.
Yeah, Viper was like, I want to make Teddy feel like what it was like for me in the last game. As now a nice little roam up to the top side by 5 members of Griffin.
Yeah, exactly. Cannon Barrage is going to come in here as Griffin. Don't want to botch this one. Trouble Bubble goes wide. Teddy avoids that as Cannon Barrage does eat so much time here, and Griffin don't get any kills on the dive whatsoever. They get Teddy's flash and Teddy's heal. That is all they're going to be gifted for that 5-man dive attempt.
A little bit messy on that one. Not really able to put 2 and 2 together on the dive, and Cuz doing a really nice job of, might have a little play here on you, Cal.
Yeah, a lot of extra damage there for Faker, but not a lot of mana remaining. Has a couple of charges on
They're
his
bad.
motion. And yeah, Iroh just going to walk up to Teddy. Now, and he's going to get pulled back. His call comes in. Teddy taken down very early. Good double knockup. Looks like they're just trying to get out of there. As Faker was spotted, I believe, and doesn't have vision on the low health Iroh. Canna moving on in towards the top side as well. As it looks like Griffin are not done. They will back away after spotting Faker to clear out the control ward. Once again, Teddy has been put into the ground.
Yeah, this is a really nice targeted strategy where you just dive turret after turret, essentially trying to make one person use, and it's working out really well. Teddy finally buying a BF sword in this game, but 40 CS at 11 minutes into the game is not something that you normally see outside of Iron League. But yeah, I suppose it can also happen in Pro League if you are able to put someone this far into the dumpster.
Yep. I think Teddy's going to be looking for this mid game to try and actually find some minion waves over here. Bottom lane, you can see, was just vacated by everyone. And the first time they went and grabbed his flash, and now doesn't have it available for any sort of dive. So didn't even need to use the Death Realm or anything like that. So we go back to live. That's in the mid lane this time, just trying to get towards any sort of farm advantage.
Yeah,
and they can now funnel a lot of the side lane gold into Teddy, but the fact that they have to do that is the real worry, as Teddy had less gold than Iroh. And that's a real bad news story.
Yeah, he might find some safety here in the mid lane. Don't feel like it's too bad of an idea. But there are a lot of ghosts down in the bottom lane now, so they might actually rotate on down. It's going to be either Ocean or Mountain. Yep, Mountain. That will be the soul in this game.
Thankfully, Cloud Drake not going to be one of those options, as Faker's going to get bubbled up yet again. There's the paddle dart, bit of damage. But I was not able to get in there in time. Faker will just play this minion wave as it does head forward. Griffin have all congregated towards this river, but no Drake for another 40 seconds. Now Canna gets out of the way of the... Oh, no, that thrust does proc. But it's all just a cunning ruse. They're going to go back to farm.
Plates are still up its game. It feels like so much has happened that I almost assumed that they should have been down by now. But a lot of that gold is going to go into Viper, who's also 2-0. Yeah, it's now his turn to be the big-time 80 carry. Emphasis on the carry here in this game. As T1 really struggling against this offensive style out of Griffin.
Yep, Faker walking over a ward here. Pops on back as there's the time. And the Trouble Bubble goes wide. That's going to save his life for the moment. Faker fighting against Sword now, but doesn't have a lot of mana because, of course, he's had so many of these. Blue Cross denied. Canna towards the top side. He's going to be able to get some turret plates before they fall down. And deny a lot of these creeps away from the Sword as well. So he's got himself a decent lead. Trinity Force should be done on this back timing as well, as Ocean Drake will be our soul this game. So all the flowers are going to bloom. Very beautiful Rift nowadays.
And I feel like this is really nice for the side of Griffin. If they can get Ocean Soul in a couple, I think it might just be lights up for this game. It's going to be incredibly hard for T1 to try to burst them through the Ocean Soul plus the lead that they already have. So T1, they've been very avoidant up till now. They don't really want to take any fights. They're just defending, trying to get Teddy some farm. As you can see, he's even taking the Raptors here as they try to get him back on par, or at least back into the game.
Yeah, he's at least keeping it within a 50 CS gap that happened at the very beginning of the game. He's now at least on some sort of farming trajectory. But outer turret dead on the bottom side. Inner turret very weak as well down there. Still, the gold lead isn't over 2,000 just yet. It's not horrible times for T1. And if Team get all of these Ocean Drakes, like if they're actually able to find some sort of switchback on the toe, then it's still fine news for them, and they're going to really love having an Ocean Drake themselves. We'll have to see. Sword misses a cannon creep, triggers everyone.
He just really needed to kill the barrel.
Yeah, you got to kill the barrel.
Like the barrel is #1 priority. Actually, that cannon.
10 gold is way better than.
Doesn't really matter. Cannon Faker on top so far in terms of XP.
Yeah, Teddy catching up to Cuz right now, but he's 2 levels behind by them. It is really awful. And now every minion that he misses is going to be super triggering.
Yeah, you can't really miss anything in this position.
Yeah.
There's just so much pressure on you to try to catch up that every minion really counts. Considering a dive onto Mordekaiser, it's generally not a great idea.
Yep, Sword gonna try and flash out of the way of him. That cannon barrage is in absolutely the wrong position. Faker looking to dive on in. Won't get there. Kind of just uses it to clear out the minion wave by the looks of things, as T1 will be able to answer outer turret falling on the bottom side. I really hope that Teddy is here for when this turret falls down, because he would really like the Lucal Gold, and he does get it there, as you can see. Essence Reaver finally complete. He's not too far behind as far as items, but that is all going to change as he's 60 CS in the hole. And yeah, Vi does complete the Zeal, has himself his stock ready to go as well. And yeah, this is real rough.
I guess a lot of the onus here is going to be on Faker to try to be aggressive onto the squishy champions.
Oh my goodness, Faker taking so much damage from that paddle star that I thought Epic was actually going to be able to get in front of.
It looks like he was trying to block it, but he was right on top of Faker, which again doesn't block it because it has a little AoE radius.
Yep. Now Griffin setting themselves up for the siege. Coming in to try and deny. But Faker's the Bastion, does get the dazzle over the minions. They are able to take that one down. Another paddle star landing on Faker, who's now going to go back home. And this turret is going to survive for the moment, but not with very much to speak of.
It feels like slowly but surely that large gold lead, it looks really large at 4 minutes, but it's been around the same for that amount of time. Yeah, and the scaling of Gangplank is going to be quite impressive, so I feel like a lot of the money for T1 will be on that. Onto, you know, the gang scaling, plus potentially Faker looking for, so you can see total gold here.
Almost
Viper
3,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, he's the biggest, of course, but then number 2 is the gang.
Yeah. His Cull certainly has procced by now. And he's building towards his Essence Reaver most likely, then to the Infinity Edge, and then he will have a hell of a lot of damage available to him. I think 30% CDR will be done now for Canna. We cycle on over, yeah, as his core fits Warhammer. And yeah, this Gangplank is going to need to hard carry alongside Faker.
T1 trying to set up for the Ocean's Drake. That does come in here. It's not Ocean Soul points yet, but they'd like to get those Ocean Drakes started.
Well, teleport available, Sword. 5 seconds till that Drake does respawn.
Love Faker's positioning.
Yukel gonna jump on in, but in and out of position. Little moment there as, yeah, Faker waiting in the back of the pit, utilizing these extra pushes that are gonna come through. Has dashed his way out and can distort his way back.
They noticed the Drake spinning.
Yeah, goes Iru, gets the depth charge, is now Sword, someone into the death run, I believe it was Cuz, is now the bullet time doing a whole bunch of work. Cannon barrage right in there is now Sword going to come out of the death realm and might be going to the death chamber as Zoe explodes in the backline. Faker nails it, gets over the wall with a distortion there as well as T1 still managing to get this one. 1,000 kills for Teddy just before he falls down. And Viper goes gold and he's trying to get this one, but Cow gets the auto attacks, double kill in the end, and T1 against all odds win the team fight.
Unbelievable how they were somehow able to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Teddy picks up 1,000 kills. Congratulations to him. As you can see, the amount of kills he's picked up on both teams, an incredible amount of kills last year, actually 473
yeah, that's
in 2019.
That was 2 years on Jin Air, and he hits about the same amount in
Exactly.
1 year on T1.
You take a look at this fight, T1 are using rushes so well. It's really beautiful to see them use the rip, kind of probably as Riot intended, you know, trying to change your play to that. The Fate's Call does nothing. Sword. He gets isolated by T1, and then Faker gets in the backline and makes Zoe into dust. Just totally useless. Viper was also zoned out for the entirety of that play. And as we mentioned, Cuz is incredibly, or not Cuz, Kana is incredibly strong on the gangplank. He stays alive for a ridiculous amount of time and is able to get just so much sustained damage onto that front line, and it was just barely enough to get T1 over the line. Just a really beautiful team fight there out of T1. You can really feel that they are the better team, just on paper and in some of these team fights. As once again, congratulations to Teddy. Now he's 10 away from getting into the 9th place spot, so that might be his next goal.
Yeah. See whether he can eclipse Ambition, who is another one of our retired players. So did fantastic this for League of Legends in 2018. And the Rise video definitely shows us that one. Is T1 looking at turret? You got to get stunned up. Good night, Sweet Prince. Another assist should be going over to the gangplank right here as Teddy gets his 1,001th kill.
He got doubled up there. That bounced off of one of the allies. I think they were trying to not have that happen, but
1,000
totally
first kills, sorry.
Yeah.
1,001. What is wrong with me?
Close. very, very close, man.
Thank you.
But now the entire game is totally flipped on its head. Yes, Grim were able to get the Ocean Drake, and they are on soul points now, but next team fight is going to...
He has a bounty!
It's going to look totally different. I mean, Teddy was able to do so much in that fight with so little, and now Faker and Kana are even more strong than they were compared to that one. As you can see here, now Kana has the most gold in the game after picking up the double kill, and...
He's a really big boy.
Yeah, that's
40% CDR on this gangplank as well.
Big pirate.
Essence Reaver completed, as you can see right there. All of T1 sitting on control wards. As Faker will find Sword and locks it there with the chain. Comfortably steals away the blue buff, I believe, as well. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, I believe lag is still there.